Despite some turmoil down the stretch of this game, the Chicago Sky ended up beating the Atlanta Dream in Atlanta to hold on to a win. And Kennedy Carter, listen, so if there's a Clutch Player of the Year award coming, Kennedy Carter may deserve it. We're going to talk about it all and more, but first, you got to hear that intro.
Welcome to Chicago Sky Central, and here's your host, Haize.
What's going on, Sky fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Sky Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Sky related. The Chicago Sky get a dump, 85-77. Kennedy Carter with 26 points, going 11 of 16 from the field. No three-point shots. She just played amazingly well down the stretch of this game. She took over the game down the stretch. Also, Angel Reese keeps her double-double streak alive as well with 12 points, 19 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks, only one turnover from Angel Reese in this game. We got Stevo in the building as well. I don't like that layout. There we go. Stevo.
Bro, that was weird.
Hey, man. This was one of the more entertaining games of the season. All jokes aside. Shout out to the Atlanta Dream for pushing it as well. But go ahead, Stevo.
Yeah, of course there's some things I'm gonna nitpick on later on, but I'm just glad to always see that we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight all the way to the end, even when it looks like the one thing about this team, there's only probably 2 games where we just laid down. Any other time, we're gonna fight to the end of that whistle. And there's a lot of things from a coaching standpoint that I really want to get into that I love, because I just feel like this was the first game when she was like, Kennedy, take us home.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much the sentiment the whole game. And you see what she did with it. So that was probably my biggest takeaway from it. That Coach Spoon, not only is we seeing a lot of more tools coming out her bag, but not only that, we're seeing a lot of zone defense. We're seeing a lot of motions in the offensive game. Hey, as a coach and what she's learning about this team, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm liking everything I'm seeing.
That's a fact. And so, like, we've talked about how Coach Weatherspoon had to learn the kind of situational awareness that comes with coaching, and it seems like she did in this one. Turning Kennedy Carter loose in the fourth quarter of this game was good, but I want to add, it was also aided by the fact that Dana Evans and Diamond Shields also played well in this game. Diamond Shields drawing some fouls, hitting some nice shots in this game as well. Marina Mabry, only 19 minutes played in this game for them. So for the people who've been asking to see Marina Mabry get set down, once again, we saw it happen earlier in the season, but Teresa Weatherspoon sits Marina Mabry down in the stretch of this game just because she didn't have it going and other players did. And I don't know how she's going to respond to it. It doesn't really matter. You got to get dubs when it comes down to it. And I love the way that the Sky competed in this. We now move into a tie technically with the Atlanta Dream, but we move into that last playoff spot. We got, I think, 6 games left before the long All-Star break. We got 2 games against the Seattle Storm coming up, and then we also got 2 games, I think, against the Liberty in that stretch as well, if I'm not mistaken, and a game against the Aces before we go out.
And I got playing Atlanta again as well.
Oh, and another game against Atlanta. You're right. So, we got those coming up, but overarchingly, like, I'm really excited. This is a really good win against a team that, yes, they're missing Howard, which is one of their better players, but really good talent.
Good the last few games though. Like, if you really good. Like, and that was the thing I was talking about. Like, they're not catching a good break because the first 14 games they had done it without Jordan Canada. Now Jordan's getting back acclimated, and you see she's been a big contribution of why they was able to get some of those wins against like the Sparks and the Suns last month. And like they're missing Ryan Howard, but this still a quality team. This is a team that's also been together for a nice little minute besides Tina Charles and Ariel Powell, who didn't even play today. So for the most part, this is a team that knows each other. They was predicted to be a better team than they ended off last year, and like the injuries happened, but this is a very good win against a solid team. Like, they've been playing some really good games so far.
Yeah, and the thing with this is that we got to start. I'm going to say this, and I agree with the Atlanta Dream and how they've been playing. You got to give them credit. This is still a scrappy team. This is still a team, they came in with expectations. They're a deep roster as well. But we started this season off saying that we got 2 pieces in Camila Cardoso and Angel Reese to build around. I think it's officially safe to say we got 3. because we got a former 4th overall pick in Kennedy Carter as well, who needs to be part of that Chicago Sky future as well in this. And being only 25 years old, yeah, she's a few years older than the other two, but I think at this point we got 3, and that's what we need to continue to build this thing around, in my opinion.
Most definitely, and it's good to have a guard like you said. There's not too many guards that's able to she's easily top 10 unguardable players in the league. Nobody can stay in front of her, and the attention she draws does not matter. Like there's very few times that you can say stuff like that. Like most time when people get attention, they get doubles thrown, triples. If she get a triple, I'm not worried about it because I know her first step is too quick for anybody. So she knows how to break moves. Of course, she gonna have times where she makes mistakes, but one thing about her, she's a quick learner. She learns from the mistakes and she don't repeat them. That's one thing I love about Kennedy.
Yeah, I mean, and Kennedy has shown. What's up, C-Dub, coming through the post-game show?
Yeah, man.
You hype ain't you? Look at you, the energy. You hype ain't you?
Yeah, man. Boy. I wanted to stop in and just give a quick take. First of all, this is the #1 source for any Sky News. It's right here at Chicago Sky Central. What I wanted to say to present to you guys, I think this team is every game. It started to form an identity, even in individual players. You see, Diamond DeShields, we need you to have a better, slower pace and calm down and don't rush the shot and let the game come to you. She played terrific today. Of course, she had a couple of turnovers, but I think her overall pace was great. And the shots came to her and she knocked them down. Dana, we need you to come in and be aggressive from the jump. Go get it, Dana. You can score with the best of them. 4 3-pointers today. 4. Kennedy Carter is the closer. It's 4th
End
quarter.
of discussion.
It has to be Kennedy Carter. She's the closer. I think Mabry, she's good. She just had an off game today. Y'all, the guys up here, the guys on the panel told me she can be a little hot and cold, but she is a weapon that we need. We must keep her included. And finally, Diamond DeShields is the key to this team to me. And if she can get right, we can be a threat. I didn't say we finna win a championship or win a series. Well, if you can get Diamond right, this team can go some places, bro. This year. I love this team, though. Thank you to Drip and Steve for putting me on. I love them, bro. I love them, bro.
I mean,
I tell you.
Listen, we've been trying to tell people for years, bro, to watch the WNBA. And, you know, I know some people get salty about the whole why the W is growing. I don't care. Y'all watching it now. That's the most important thing is that people are watching it and they're appreciating the game. And C-Dub, listen, don't just say thank you to us. My dude, you are the best live caller in the business, bro. Like, let's be clear here, because one thing that I was saying, keep in mind, I've been watching Chicago Sky games for the better part of a decade. The one thing that the Sky don't have is a great commentary team at all yet. I'm not even gonna hold you on that one. So I'm sure there are a lot of people who watch the game and watch your commentary because, listen, it's live, bro. We got to get you more in sync with the live broadcast, but that's a technical thing. We'll get you there. But
hey, no, WCIU was on bullshit today.
They did to us today, Trip.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was watching it at the beginning. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stick with the family on the live call, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. But no, man, and we honestly, and I'm glad that we're all here, because we got to start trying to do like this, the thing that's special. And I know Chicago Sky Central, I mean, to go through the journey of Chicago Sky Central, it started off with just me. Like it was me here the first year by my damn self with 10 people in post-game shows looking like an idiot. And then Stevo came along with me last season. And then now C-Dubs joined as well. We need more episodes with all 3 of us on this, because this is the unit. This is the team. We need to break this down a little bit more. We need to make sure that we got all 3 of us on a little bit more often. That is why, you know, I don't even do live calls. The reason why I pop into live calls is because that's the only time they get all 3 of us. So in front of everybody, the 300 people watching, we need to make it a point at least once to twice a week outside of the games. All 3 of us need to be on these episodes. That's all.
Done deal.
They
deal.
They want this man to start calling all W games, bro. They was like, bro, can you call them all? Because I don't want to watch the other ones unless y'all on there.
Listen, I've kept a rule and a standard for myself in watching WNBA games for as long as I've been watching them. If Dawn Staley ain't on the live call, I ain't watching the commentary, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. I'm not even doing it, bro. Like, so
Hey,
you know,
man,
that's what it is, man.
Hey man, I appreciate you fellas, man. Y'all the best. This is where you get your best Sky coverage. Make sure y'all tune in. Hey, I hope ain't none of y'all in this chat ain't subscribed and ain't hit that like button. Y'all bogus as hell, bro. And with that, I'm out. Bogus ass. Freeload.
What you gonna go do a live stream?
I'm finna go get some content out for the Bulls. I gotta catch up with you, bro. Damn.
Listen, bro, I'm about to. I gotta do another episode after this too. We got to do the NBA free agency day 3 recap at some point. So we'll holler at that. But go ahead, handle your business.
All right, y'all. Peace out, bro. Make sure y'all hit that like button with y'all